Hey, what's going on, everybody? So, last episode we beat the dancer, and now we are exploring Lothric Castle. Damn, I was hoping he'd walk forward. And I believe we can get an Estus shard around here somewhere. Yeah, I think it's around here we can get one. Yeah, Consumed King's Garden. So this is the king of Lothric. He is in his garden here somewhere. Yeah, Estus shard. Titanite chunk, which is good. Yeah, and then there's these pus of men creatures. You remember when we fought Ludex Gundyr in the beginning? Fought a couple of those guys. I forget what's under here, if it's an undead bone shard. Oh great, toxic. Wunderbar. Thankfully we can just swat away their shields. Oh, I didn't get to riposte. No matter. Large Titanite shard. We gotta watch out for these pus of men here. They are weak to black fire bombs. But I'd rather just not mess with them. I can summon Hawkwood for this fight, but I'd rather not do that. I was gonna say, better give me my large Titanite shard. Magic stone plate ring. Now what's really disturbing about this, you can hear like the malformed voice of a child, like a baby is what it sounds like. But it doesn't sound like a true baby. Sounds like something's wrong. Anyways, while this is happening, I'm gonna wait here real quick and just I have to make a quick call, but I'll be right back. I don't think we have many people in the chat anyway, but I'll be right back. Alright. Sorry about that. Yeah, you can hear like disturbing baby sounds, but it's not. Doesn't sound like something's off. Let's walk through the fog and see what's going on.
You ignorant slaves. Finally taken notice, have you? Of the power of my beloved Ocelot, child of dragons. Well, I will not give him up. For he is all that I have.
What an abomination, honestly. Yeah, Osiris, the consumed king. This is the king of Lothric here. And the father is Prince Lothric. And look what happened to him.
Dear little Ocelot, where have you gone? Are you hiding from me? Come out. Come out. Don't be afraid. You are born a child of dragons. What could you possibly fear? No. Now, show yourself, Ocelot. My dear little Ocelot.
Oh boy. Yeah, it shows him slamming like his child on the ground. Awful. Got me on the tail end there. Ooh, his dash. Oh, that dash is so difficult to avoid. Of course I missed. First try of Cyrus. Honestly, a very tragic character. So, lore behind Osiris is simply that he was the king of Lothric, but he wanted to achieve a higher power. So I think that's why when you meet Lothric, Lothric looks really deformed and now malnourished, is because he tried to create Lorien and Lothric, the twin princess. He tried to make them to be like these perfect beings, and he failed in doing so. He researched, he came across Seath the Scaleless's findings in the archives, the grand archives for the kingdom, and he saw about how dragons can achieve a power that's like outside of the cycle, outside of following, and they are viewed as these superior beings. So he tried to turn himself into a dragon and tried to have a kid called Ocelot. And I think Ocelot was invisible the whole time, kind of like how Priscilla is able to turn herself invisible in Dark Souls 1. Ocelot is a half-human, half-dragon child, which was successful for him, and that's why it was like, you finally take a notice of Ocelot, beloved child of dragons, because it's like, oh yeah, we see that this child is powerful because of it, but even though that's not why we're here. And because Ocelot wasn't able to do much in the fight, he just said like fuck it and slammed Ocelot down and killed him. It's awful. So Osiris went mad trying to get like power and tried to build a perfect offspring, and he did so with Ocelot, but he wasn't liking what Ocelot was doing, so it's really screwed up. I think his soul, if we were to read his soul, Cyrus went mad trying to harness his royal blood for a greater purpose, leading him to the heretics of the Grand Archives, where he discovered the twisted worship of Seath the Pale Drake. Yep. And that's what happened to him.
Welcome home, speak. Verdente.
Again, we should do Vigor. Do Dexterity. Endurance.
Farewell, Ashen One.
Maybe we can increase our Estus Shard here.
Ah, just what neat. Pretty.
Oh, discovering Irithyll in the Boreal Valley, all in a day's work. If the tales are true, it is home to old moon-worshipping nobles. What do you think? I am Grey Rat the Thief. Goodbye. Do stay safe, you hear?
Over here we can find he died.
Champ, do you wish to hear a tale? Have a pleasant journey.
Go back to Osiris's bonfire. So yeah, what we can do is we can open this door here. So Osiris, in this little sanctuary of him here, where he stayed, he guarded a door as well. And it's kind of a rift between time, this location. Real interesting stuff. You see, it's like dragon type human hybrids. And then from Dark Souls 2 even, there's a Pale Drake Knight, a Drake Blood Knight sitting here. And we learned the Path of the Dragon emote, which we can use later. You can even see this is kind of mimicking the first area of the game. A Titanite scale. That's not all. A hidden area here. Bonfire down below. It's very reminiscent, yeah, Untented Graves, very reminiscent of how we started this game. I'm gonna rest real quick and just get something to eat real quick, so I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Alright, let's get through these untended graves. So yeah, I think the lore behind this is there's a rift in time here. Originally you think it's the future, you think it is a reality where if the fire goes out and just darkness roams the land. But it's actually the past, and I'll show you why. At least I got 2 of them. I'm out. Oh my goodness! Whoever just joined the stream, thank you very much. Yeah, Ashen Estus ring. Not even something I'd use. That increases the amount from your Ashen Estus flask. Wait, I'm gonna run back to the bonfire. That is nuts. I should actually probably talk to Andre and see if I can upgrade my weapon, because I have not done that yet. Also, is that you in the chat, Lateralis? See if Andre can upgrade my weapon.
Ah, just good, wasn't he?
Yep, he can. Alright, cool. Claymore 7.
Ready.
C2, can I change my armor at all?
Ah, how?
Night Slayer, sorry. I thought it was Tarkus. Interesting. Oh, that's cool. He has Lautrec armor here. I never actually knew that.
Ashen One.
Let me see if I can change my armor here at all. It could be stupid and just have an onion head. I'm feeling a little stupid today, why not? Why not? Still at 67, is there anything else I can increase? I'll be the onion head, sure, why not? Oh, let's talk with Ludleth too and see if we can get more lore out of Osiris and Le Dancer.
So,
But yeah, Yorm's great shield too. Yeah, Yorm risked everything and fought unflinchingly as a one-man vanguard. Following the loss of the one he wished to protect, he forsook his shield. Oh, that's cool from the Stray Demon. This ring was named after Havel the Rock, the battlefield compatriot of Gwyn the First Lord. Yeah, if you notice too how when we fight Aldrich, Gwendolyn has a scythe, and it says Aldrich dreamt as he slowly devoured the god of the dark moon. In this dream he perceived the form of a young, pale girl in hiding. So I think he was dreaming of Priscilla, and that's what relates to the life hunt scythe. Where's stuff involving, yeah, Osiris, here we go. Moonlight, you can get the Moonlight Greatsword too from Osiris in this game. Osiris the Consumed King was infatuated with the search for moonlight, but in the end it never revealed itself to him. Yeah, and then Seath's research seemed to strike a chord with old Big Hat who, in his mad, disrobed state, made divine works such as this his own. Cyrus was no doubt edified by this. Hey, I got some more guys in the chat. How you guys doing tonight?
Ah, most illustrious Lord Seeker.
Or should I say, Lord Slayer?
Fine kindling for the thrones, is it not? Each soul truly worthy of lordship. And all slain by thy hand, to bind them to their thrones, even in death. Oh, I have no qualms, for as we are to our thrones, thou art to thy duty. In fact, methinks thou'st helped these poor lords along their rightful path. Ah, fine kindling for and all slain by thy own. In fact, treat the firekeeper not with discourtesy. She is much like thee.
So you can go back to the untended graves. I just got sandwiched. Wow. And they killed the dog. Another Titanite chunk, sweet. We're gonna need them. Crank that up. So yeah, there's, as you can see, there's 2 of them this time. I'd like to only aggro 1 for now. There we go. One of them down. Let's take out the other. Thought I was gonna get to the post, but alright. Do it the old-fashioned way. Titanite scale. How are you? Thanks for joining the stream. Yeah, it really does just mirror like mirror the first area of the game, doesn't it? This is Sparta. Same. Did you play any other Souls games, Son Joku? This is probably the one I've beaten the most. Well, for Dark Souls, but one overall I think I actually did beat the most was Bloodborne. Damn, he got me. I was hoping to be slick. Whatever. Anyways, I think I got everything I needed, so we're going to go fight Gundyr in his prime, because this is actually the past that we're in. That's what's interesting, is we're in the past with this rift of time, not the future, so that means the fire went out actually long ago. Fire went out even though Gwyn and everything else is still very present. It has a lot of influence in Dark Souls 3, meaning that fire or dark really has no meaning. That's what Vendrick and Aldia realized in Dark Souls 2. It's just meaningless to link the fire. Sure to kill the bastard here. Alright, let's do this. So yeah, the flame faded and darkness took over the world. And it's Gundyr's fault. Mostly played Dark Souls Remastered and Dark Souls 2 and Sekiro, died twice, and Bloodborne and Elden Ring and Demon Souls. So every game besides Dark Souls 3, I see. Okay. So yeah, Gundyr showed up too late to link the fire. Look how pitiful this is. I'm just parrying from this. This is one of my favorite fights in Dark Souls 3. Just a duel between two chosen warriors. One that failed, and another that's on his mission. sit down. I love that combo he does. Nice. I love Champion Gundyr. I love how he just beats the shit out of me. He's so fun to fight against. Damn. Damn. Alright. Round 2, Champion Gundyr. There we go. Ooh, he got me from that. There we go. Alright. I'm not gonna just parry him. Where's the fun in only parrying, right? Running low on stamina. Okay, now you're asking to get parried. Second try. Amazing boss. So how it works is we went back in time to an era where the fire faded, met Gundyr, and Gundyr was the champion that was supposed to link the fire, but he arrived too late, and that's why the fire went out. We look at his soul description. Once a champion came late to the festivities and was greeted by a shrine without fire and a bell that would not toll. So he arrived late, and because of that, the fire faded. And that's why in the beginning of the game, we have it where we fight Ludex Gundyr, which is Gundyr is dead, and he's just possessed. His corpse is possessed by a pus of man. We have some of this. I actually don't get why there's some of Gwyn's knights here. I guess they were sent because, I don't know. Yeah, I don't think that's the only Gwyn's Silver Knight. I think there's another one around here somewhere. Yep, there he is. Yeah, get the Hornet Ring. I think, doesn't that boost poise? Boost critical attacks, my mistake. Chaos Blade. I'll look at it later. This guy wants to fight. Got him. Okay, let me look at that weapon called Chaos Blade. Cursed sword of unknown origin. Sword is not unlike a thing mishap in granted life, but never welcome in this world. In other words, chaos itself. Interesting. You can see, yeah, a shrine without fire. And it was for the same purpose that we're here for, which is interesting. So this kingdom and everything existed, but the fire faded, and they watched it fade, but now the flame is back, so it's literally endless. There are some things, though, we can find. Coiled sword fragment. And surprisingly, the shrine handmaid is here.
Well, fancy that. A lost lamb wandereth in, with nary a peep from the bell. Well, thou shouldst my purpose know. What can this old handmaid provide thee? To skirt the curse's grasp, tarry not for long. 'Tis dark for now, and not a soul stirs. But remember, fires are known to fade in quiet. Or perhaps thou'rt captive already, like the poor girl. To skirt tarry not is dark, like the...
We can actually buy Artorias' armor here, which is pretty cool. And buy the Priestess ring.
Best not tarry long.
But yeah, even see like Andre left, just a blacksmith hammer. And if we go over here, oh, I'm sorry. Not up here. Over here. Find eyes of a firekeeper, and this was the firekeeper I think that served at this shrine. Pair of dark eyes, said to be the eyes of the first firekeeper, and the light that was lost by all firekeepers to come. It revealed to the sightless firekeepers things that they should never see, which is the darkness. Now, I don't know if it means first firekeeper for this shrine, I'd assume so. Or if it's from the first firekeeper, like from all the way from Lordran. It was just passed down, I'm not sure. Thing I am sure of, though, is that coiled fragment that we have is going to negate all these homeward bones we have, because it does the same thing. It's kind of like the feather from Dark Souls 2. Like, why not just use this?
Welcome home, I speak then.
We can give the firekeeper the eyes of firekeeper, and how the music changes for all this is nuts.
Ashen One, are these eyes? How gracious of thee, Ashen One. The very things we firekeepers have been missing.
Yep. New music.
Ashen One, my thanks for the eyes thou hast given. But
She knows the truth
firekeepers are
now.
not meant to have eyes. It is forbidden. These will reveal through a sliver of light frightful images of betrayal. A world without fire. Ashen One, is this truly thy wish? Of course. I serve thee, and will do as thou bidst. This will be our private affair. No one else may know of this. Stay thy path. Find lords to link the fire, and I will blindly tend to the flame. Until the day of thy grand betrayal. Ashen One, forgive me if this soundeth strange. The eyes show a world without fire. A vast stretch of darkness.
Because it's what humanity is.
But 'tis different to
Well,
what is seen when
represents.
stripped of vision. In the far distance, I sense the presence of tiny flames.
Means the cycle
Like
continues
precious
regardless.
left to us by past lords, linkers of the fire. Could this be what draws me to this strangely enticing darkness? Ashen One, if thine heart should bend, kill me, and strip these eyes from my person. I will return as the firekeeper I once was. as it has always been. Very well, then take nourishment.
But yeah, so basically giving her those eyes, now she sees the truth. That's the thing, they strip eyes from firekeepers so they don't know the truth. They can't see a world without fire. They're only told, yeah, we need to keep the flame lit. But now that she sees the truth,
mayst thou thy peace discover.
she talks different with us, and she even says, like, I see a world without fire. Is this really what you want? I understand now.
Welcome, host. Very then take no. Farewell, Ashen One. Mayst thou thy peace discover.
See, even how she says farewell, Ashen One, she sounds a lot more like a person instead of a robot. It's like, farewell, Ashen One. It's like, farewell, Ashen One. Which is really cool in my opinion. Yeah, with that done, that said and done, we can go back to Lothric Castle. Go to Dancer of the Boreal Valleys. Bonfire! And yeah, I'll probably end it here. Next stream we'll probably finish rest of Lothric Castle and then start Archdragon Peak. Probably end it here. So a short stream tonight. I'm just feeling really exhausted after today. Did a lot of stuff. Thanks everyone who had joined the stream and watched me kill these bosses. Appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one.